Yeah, welcome to this free masterclass for internship placement program. And this recording is made for all of you who are here for the masterclass we've earlier advertised. So it's a pre-recording, so to speak, and it's going to be useful for multiples of times that we're going to be using it for people who are going to get into what we're talking about, the evangelism that we're preaching. And this is Articulate Concepts UK Limited, and the subsidiary under it is Articulate Academy. We are into training of business analysis and project management. We've been doing it for a while now, and people have been coming back with testimonies, people getting jobs, and people getting satisfied, and the rest is as been history. So my name is Adebayo Adejola. I'm a project management professional certified and Scrum Master certified and a business analyst certified as well for many years. So I'm going to introduce you to our internship placement program, which is the newest among all the programs we are doing presently, streaming it live from the UK, and many people from other parts of the world, from Africa, from the US and Canada, they join us. But before I go into it, I will try to start with something which is very important. What actually gave birth to this internship placement program is very simple. We've been training students in the UK here, in the US and Canada for some time, people getting jobs all over the continent, but it happened some months ago in the UK here when some students from Teesside University joined us, and they were able to give serious testimony, and even their school, the Teesside University in Middlesbrough, when they were able to see the quality of what you give, the industry experience you give. We have been giving to their students from time to time when they come for internship with us. They made it a kind of formality with us and a kind of partnership. And let me, if you don't mind, let me just share the mail that I have from them here. You'll be able to understand what I'm talking about. This is the mail from Teesside. You can see it's from Teesside University and from Claire. Please find the file attached with your applications in. See the list below. The next stage will be to interview those you are interested in and let me know who you select. These are the names of the students from Teesside University. We've started having interviews with them. Some of them are Indians. Most of them are from Nigeria, who are students here, masters in IT project management, masters in data science. So because the program that we are doing under the internship is project rich, at least they have 3 live projects to lay their hands upon. So that will bridge the gap. And before I say that, we are always placing emphasis on the significance of strategic career choices in today's competitive job markets. It's just like a race. Blacks, the whites, the Asians, everybody, they want to get a job. And many people come here for greener pastures, definitely. This is where you are when you are studying, you are in the education part, and it's one of the most noble ways to get into the developed world as immigrants. Education is one of the most noble. It shows that you are not really coming through the back door and you're looking for greener pasture. And the job is there. You are looking at the job. Like 95% of people want to have the job immediately they finish their education and stay back. And how do you get the job? You need sponsorship. Whether in Canada, whether in the US, whether in, unless you're coming from Nigeria, or home country. So you want to have the job and you need sponsorship to be able to stay back legally and work legally. This experience is the gap that is between the two. And that is what we are trying to preach. So our teaching these days, our trainings, we try to tailor them towards internship placement program. That is what this master class is all about. Let me start from here. From where we come. This one we see almost every day, unemployment rising. In fact, towards the 2020s, it has become a national crisis. And you don't want to start saying, don't let me show these gory pictures to you again when youths are just there looking for what to do. Now, when people come here, this is what most students come to do. Whether they are even students, some people even use money to buy this sponsorship. It is not bad. Don't misquote me. It is not bad because I know it all. I won't say I experienced this, but I understand everything that is happening here. And I'll give you one story. Several years ago, a friend of ours, she was a lady because she's late now. She was a carer. She was doing back to back. What do I mean by back to back? You do a day job in care, maybe 12 hours. After that, you go for night shift somewhere, or maybe they allow you to sleep a couple of hours. The following day, you enter into another shift, long day shift, all in the name of raking in the pounds. This woman did not get enough rest. She didn't attend to her health. She dropped dead on the job. And I picked this from one of the dailies in the UK here. They know the stress that caregivers are going through. Oh, some people will say, oh, the place where I went is so chill. They don't, they don't stress us. It's not, it's actually support. Yes. But the stress that you are putting, in fact, the way you are training your brain for over months and years, that is what you've not been able to quantify. I was speaking recently with one of our trainees. They introduced her to us, and she wanted to take a course in business analysis with us. So I was just trying to tell her that, oh, even here in the UK, I have friends who have been in care job for over 10 years, specifically the one that's close to me, like 13 years doing care job. She told me that she's been doing care job for 30 years, 30. At that point, I had to keep quiet for almost 1 minute. As a coach, as a trainer, I'm trained to actually encourage people. Sometimes you try to hide your countenance because you don't want the person who is actually going through a lot to start feeling like, oh, my case is so terrible. 30 years. She had to leave the job. She had to start looking for the way she can get back into proper job that has a future. All these jobs are dead ends, but they are no good if you don't stay there for too long. They pay your bills. They are jobs that you find out there relatively easier. In fact, before I start talking of relatively easier, how easier is even this thing? It's because many of us, we don't have the information. Many of us, we have the qualification, we have the brain, we have the experience to be able to get into something else. So that will lead me to, let's do some comparative analysis now. This is a job portal in the UK here. We call it Job Serve. It's called Job Serve. And let me start looking for a care assistant job that we all talk about. Oh, that's all you get to see. There's no other job. In the last 7 days, I've put my search. I try to filter 7 days, and I'm looking through United Kingdom. Let me see. In the last 1 week, how many care assistant jobs have they posted? This is it. Yeah. 3,070 jobs. Oh, that's so much. In the last 24 hours, in the last 1 day, how many have they posted? This is it. 734 in the last 1 day. Okay, let's look for, even if you're a developer, let's say, oh, IT job, you are coding, you are writing programs. Let's say IT developer. In the last 1 day, let me start from in the last 7 days. Oh, 6,447 jobs. That's much. in the last 1 week. In the last 1 day, let's see what it comes to. So meaning that IT developers, they even have higher chance of getting jobs in the UK more than carers. I know that's a little shocking. And in the last 1 day, it is 1,169. Let's go back to carer. Let's even see how much they are paying them. But before we go that, so that let's see the average they are paying. Oh, they are paying developers well a day, 550 to 650 a day. And permanent, maybe junior roles, I guess, 45 to 65,000 per annum. Okay, 550. Oh, that's big. 35 to 48. So, but the jobs are in a day, 1,169. Let's see the care assistant we just looked at. How much do they pay them? They pay them minimum wage, national minimum wage. I'm very sure about that. £10, £11. Yeah, 23,000 a year. Maintenance assistant. Care. Learning support assistant, £16, 16,000 per annum before overtime. £11 per hour when somebody is collecting £550 a day. 20,000, that's what you're going to be seeing. 18,000. Just start seeing all those kind of there's nothing. I'm not talking arrogantly. There's nothing you're going to be able to do with that job. Many mortgage homes will not even give you anything with that. So let's edit our search. Let's go straight to business analysis. Business analyst. Business analyst in the last 7 days. How many jobs have been posted? Let's see. This one is just in the last 76,000 jobs. Just almost at the same rate as the IT developer. So, and you're not going to be coding. And how much do they pay them? 350 to 400 per day. Okay, junior roles 40 to 50K. You won't see all those 16,000, 18,000, never. 70 to 75,000, 100 to 130,000. If you are a business analyst and product owner, side asset manager, you can see 100 to 130,000 is no joke. £650 per day. That is what they pay business analyst. And the only job that comes, non-coding IT job that comes close to it is project manager. Project manager. How much do they pay them? Let's see. They pay project manager in the UK. Yeah, you'll be seeing something 45 to 50, 45 to 50. If it's contract, you see 400 to 600 a day. That is a day. This is 048. You won't see all those. And these are jobs 759 to 950 a day. That is what they pay project managers. And at the end of the day, you start looking at it. What do they need? And that is what we are all about here. By the time you see, I'm going to give you introduction into business analysis and project management, the way we teach them. I've been able to take some of the clips out of what's our introduction part is in business analysis and project management. And I'll quickly run you through it. I don't want to take time in this, take your time in this free webinar at all. What is business analysis? Business analysis is the practice of identifying needs and recommending relevant solutions to various business problems and understanding requirements. It is that simple. You won't believe it is this simple. It is, oh, the business side, they are here, as you can see, and the IT side, they are here. The business analyst, we are standing as the repository of requirements. What are requirements? Things they want to use. All those sentences in which you're going to be writing the specifications, like, oh, we want to cook a soup, we need this, we need ogbono, we need Maggi cube, we need palm oil, we need vegetable oil, we need olive oil. Those olive oils, now, what kind of olive oil? How many centiliters? How many milliliters? Then the salt, how many tablespoons? Those are the kind of things you're going to be writing down for IT solutions. These people are going to tell you, you are going to brainstorm with these people. And you're going to now take it to the IT team who are waiting to give solution to the business problem. It is that straightforward. And you're going to be working in 3 different flavors: brand new system, system enhancement, and system re-engineering. There is nothing like coding. There is nothing like writing all those languages. You are going to be working and analyzing. You are analyst. This is the problem, and these are the pain points, and these are the recommended solutions. You are not even executing the solution. These are the people who are executing this solution. You're going to be writing the code. In fact, I will show you the way, one of the ways I work personally, so that you'll be able to understand what we're talking about. Maybe I should share that quickly. As a business analyst and even as a project manager, you'll be able to see what you're going to be working like, what's the environment. And we teach our trainees, our interns, we teach them live with live. This is about the ambulance handover process in with one of the clients in the UK here that I work with. You see the way I've been asking the questions. This is what a business analyst does. You prepare your questions. You want to understand the current state of the business or the process they are talking about. So now this is the ambulance handover in the hospital. And I ask my questions and she tells me. And once I'm able to get the current process, I will analyze it and look at what is the possible solution. We even discuss it together. I'll try to analyze it and take the whole document to the IT team, who are now going to execute the solution. They write their lines of code. That is the summary of what a business analyst does. And you're going to listen to the clip maybe some few minutes.
Minutes while the crew are here doing a handover.
Okay.
So we book the patient into FirstNet. The patient is taken into a cubicle, taken into an assessment area, or left in the waiting area. The crew then have a certain amount of time to finish their documentation. Before they leave, they'll leave the patient, and then they have to pin out that they've left and that they're clear to go and pick up another patient or go and go to another, call as such.
So since I promised I'm not going to waste your time, let me quickly, you can see. And this is, we have 10s and 20s of these videos that we use in training our students. So you're going to be learning from experience, from projects that we ourselves are doing. So let me bring this down and go back to my board. Yeah, this is it. So you identify the needs and you recommend relevant solutions to various business problems, and you start understanding the requirements. That is what a business analyst does. Now, what does a project manager, what is project management? Project management is about, projects start when someone or organization has a problem to solve or an opportunity to pursue. So for a business analyst, the devil is in the details. You want to bring out the details, the pain points. But for a project manager, the devil is in the planning. You are planning, you are a planner, you are a leader, and you try to manage people and the project itself. Okay, let's go. Project starts when someone or organization has a problem to solve or an opportunity to pursue. PMI, which is the most widely recognized institute in the world for project management, PMI, you know, PMP. So this project is a temporary endeavor undertaken to create a unique project. I don't really like this definition. As much as we respect them as an institute, you won't be using projects, the word project, in the definition of a project. We don't know project, that is why you are defining it. So I would like to go more with the definition of Prince 2. Prince 2 says, this one belongs to the UK. Project is a temporary organization. Yeah, I like that. Organization means putting together, that doesn't mean a company. That is created for the purpose of delivering one or more business products according to an agreed business case. Simple. You can see now that a business case, which belongs to business analyst, is already featuring in the definition of a project. So a project manager will always need the knowledge of a business analyst if he's going to understand this or even produce this. So now let's go into the general definition. A project is a temporary endeavor that has a specific goal and usually a budget. It has a start and finish. And this project life cycle, we teach you in our project laying out, initiating it, planning it, executing it, closing it, and within that, you manage and control from here to here. And I've been able to break it down to 12 stages. You define the project, you list all your tasks, you plan the running order, add contingencies, consider crashing, make a Gantt chart, which is the hallmark, so to speak, of a project manager. With Gantt charts, you can manage any project. And we're going to teach you about the iron triangle, the cost, quality, and time, which you have to consider in any project. And that is why, from time to time, almost every week, every month, we have testimonies here and there about our students getting jobs, and that is why we are presenting this to you. Internship is the way forward, and let me see if I can just share the internship course outline here. Yeah, our course outline for the 12 weeks. You can see that it's industry experience. From the very first week, we introduce you to our company, which is Articulate Concepts UK, knowing the company culture and structure and the core business functions. Introduction to the company's training packages and the way each project can use them in development for placement purpose. Yeah, the week 2, you're already talking about foundation in business analysis. You can say week 3, we switch to project management because most of our interns, they prefer to have the two courses together. Introduction to project management fundamentals, group activities on project planning and scheduling, blah, 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 all those ones. Foundation of business analysis, practical group activities. That's the way you do it until the week 12, when you do your presentation of final project by students and teams, evaluation by mentors and company stakeholders. We have external supervisors that will look into your project and you'll be able to enjoy it. So that is the way we run it. And it has been, let me even show the project. We have the 3 projects that we are going through presently. Maybe that will help you to have a picture of what we do. Project 1 this project 1 in finance domain. The project 1 is about an American finance industry that is undergoing rapid technological, blah, blah, blah. So our Morrison Moore lending company, they want us to do some consulting for them. That's the project 1. And we teach you what the project manager involvement will be, what the business analyst involvement will be in this project. Project 2 is about tertiary institution and about their payment gateway. So we explain to you and immediately we give you further guidance, what you're going to produce and what all those things are all about. Then for project managers, forming critical path and creating a Gantt chart. This is the way we do it and it's practical. All this teaching there on our LMS, you can learn them self-paced and you can listen to our live class whereby you can ask questions and have opportunity to do a lot with us. So that's, I don't think I want to take much of your time. Like I said, if you have question and answer, questions you want us to answer, you can ask us and we'll always be there. Since you are already on our group, we'll always be there for you. So thank you very much and thank you for your time. Bye-bye.